Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Magnus, and today we're going to use the central deployment to upgrade a major version. So we're going from R8030 to R8040. In the last video I forgot to show you where you can actually find the repository for the jumbo hotfixes and so on that you actually use in the central deployment. So under manage and settings there is a packet repository, and here you can see like the old jumbo hotfix that we did upgrade the last video. So this you can either delete, you can add new, you can add from file, you can download from cloud, so you can prep stuff and have it in your repository. One more reason why you should have your management station in like VMware, so you can extend the disks. Alright, so if you go under gateways and servers, you have the cluster, you can right click on it, and then you have the action, and it says here, version upgrade. So if you click version upgrade, you will get a guide, the same guide as we did have when we did the jumbo hotfixes. And here we can just select upgrade to a specific major version. Okay, let's see why we cannot pick to the recommended. That's just strange, because the recommended is R8040. So let's see. So if we put R80.40 maybe, let's search. Failed to search. Packet has invalid extension. Okay, so how should we search here? Maybe we need to have the correct name. So let's go to Checkpoint website. And we go just sign in. So I have signed in to Checkpoint's website, and let's search for R8040. And let's see what that package is actually called. I mean, maybe we can take it from CPUs as well. I would expect to get a list here actually, but let's see. So unlock. So we have here, we have a Bing for appliances and open servers. We have this one as well. Just see if we can copy this text. Copy and add it here. Can we use that? Search. Does this work? You never know. Okay, so you actually need to have the specific this is a bit strange that you couldn't pick the recommended major version, so you need to have the specific file ID. And if you don't log into CPUs, well, you can find it in the support center and just go to R8040 or your release that you want to go for. Downloads, and if you press like CPUs upgrade, you will get the file name here. So that's the same file name as we did put in here. So let's do this one we picked. It's 3.7 gigs. Gaia fresh installed for security gateway, security managed service, and standalone. Let's do a verify. Let's see if this works. So it's downloading. Is it downloading the packages first? Details. Adding the packet to the list of known package. Verifying the package. Validating install. I would expect it to download the upgrade is allowed. That was quick. I wonder if it has downloaded the package to the repository already. Let's check. So upgrade is allowed. To use this one. Close. Let's see if it's added here. Yeah, it's already added here. Nice. Let's try the blink as well. Or blink. Let's see if this works. This would be interesting. So blink image is used for, well, you can do like one upgrade with already included the hotfix, so it's a quicker way to do upgrades. Actions, install, version upgrade. So the recommended is not showing. Let's see if this works. Always interesting to do this lab. So it's green, 3.6 gig. Let's do a verify here as well. This blink image include R8040 and okay. And it's gateway only, and we want to upgrade only the gateway, so that should be fine. Let's verify it, see if we can get the same result, if we can use this file. And I just wanted to see, did it actually download it? No, it didn't download it. At least it do some verification, but I thought that you needed the package to do a verification. Apparently that's wrong. Okay. So upgrade is allowed. So let's start the upgrade. Version upgrade. And we wanted to do this one. And let's do install. Warning, major update. You're about to upgrade to a new version. Do you want to continue? Once upgrade is completed, don't forget to install policy. Well, you actually need to fetch like the versions and so on. So it's understandable that you need to install the policy. So just press OK. Once upgrade is okay, so it's the same details. Let's see what it does. Nice. I'm planning to do like this again. So we have the management station, we have the upgrade here. And let's log into our gateways. So I'm just doing a watch command to check which one is active and which one is standby. And if you do the watch command, it will update every 2 seconds, so you see if something happens. So that's nice, we have the active and standby, so it's downloading the package, and I think that we can see this in CPUs as well. So we see downloading here. Once again here, it would be nice to see like the speed that you're actually downloading in. I mean, I have fairly quick internet, but if you have a slow internet line, you want to know how fast it's going, if you should wait or not. So that's something that I think Checkpoint should add. And this is shown in CPUs, so why not show it in the GUI as well? If I do like this, if I override the lock, yeah, you see here, it's 5.5 meg per second. And I guess it's the same on the other one as well. So now when the downloading is completed, it will start to do the upgrade process, so to say. Preparing for installation, so let's see what this will do. I mean, it will reboot and some stuff when it do major upgrade. So Checkpoint's old version include a kernel that is 2.6, and the newer releases has kernel 3.10. When you upgrade to R8030, it's not required to change the kernel, but when you're upgrading to R81 or R8040, it's required to change the kernel. It only exists in 3.10. And 3.10 have some changes when it comes to how it handles traffic. So it's something that you need to consider. Now it's more stable. The 3.10 kernel has been out for years, but Checkpoint has only been using it for, let's say, one and a half year. But most bugs, as far as I'm aware, it has been solved, and many of them was due to like secure Excel, more or less how it should push the traffic faster. I'm adding a ping to Google just so we can see if the failover is affecting the ping. I mean, ping is not the most scientific way to measure packet loss, but still, it's at least show you something. And as you see, when it's doing the upgrade, it's starting with the standby node. So far, we haven't had any failover whatsoever. So we see now that the second member is rebooting. So this will go lost very soon. We will not lose any ping because there will not be any failover, so to say. So you see here, active, lost. So more or less this is active attention. It's still handling the traffic, but it has no member to sync the traffic between. So if you get the failure now on the primary box, your stuff will go down. So it's good to do upgrades and such in maintenance windows. And this is still standing active standby, but you see here, system is going down for reboot and it's actually disconnected already. So it's the terminal that has not been updated. So if we do reconnect, it hasn't started at all. And just as a reference, this is still going on in the background, so we see if we drop any traffic. So now the box is up. It's still upgrading, so it's doing its things. So you see here, it's ready, but it has no knowledge of his friend. And now it says that the HA model is not started. And as you see here, it's not done yet. It's on step 11 of 28. So this tool, it's doing a lot of script in the backgrounds to really check that you are good to go, and it's following a specific process that has been, well, this is made from CDT, and it has been around for years, and it's using for really large organizations when you want to do upgrades. So this is just a simpler version, but they have learned a lot of things in the meantime when they have developed this. So we have the standby member back, and now it's down. So this one, I'm not sure if this is correct, because we have not lost any traffic, but we have done a failover. So let's see. I will just connect to this again. So it's ensuring performing failover from active member. So this is timed out. Let's reconnect to this one. This is the active member. So you see here, it's the active member. And let's do watch. And during this, we have not lost any ping. So this have been seamless, seen from a ping perspective. I mean, if you're running like SSH encrypted traffic, you will see some dip in the traffic when doing upgrades to major versions because the sync is not full. There are full connectivity upgrades, and I'm not sure if this is actually doing a full connectivity upgrade, and I haven't tested it because this is just the lab setup I have, and I don't have any great tool to actually test if it's really doing a full connectivity upgrade. So when we are on this member, we can do cp info y all for checking all the versions. And we see here that we are on R8040, and we already have the jumbo hotfix. So we have the jumbo hotfix take 83. So we didn't need to install the main release and then install the hotfix. And this was because we did use the Blink upgrade or the Blink file. So this already include the hotfix, so you don't need to do multiple steps. Blink upgrades is only for gateways as far as I know. But this can save you some time and some hassle, because if you need to install a lot of hotfixes after, maybe you experience more issues. So the Blink upgrade is something that you need to use for like open servers, because the open servers was not supported before like a specific take. And as we noticed the last time, I'm actually doing switchback and having the member with the highest priority to be active. So when that comes back, it will do one more failover. And this is the settings that you can change in the GUI. So this is going quite well. It's on step 21 of 28, restoring hotfixes, same as I mentioned last time. I don't actually know what all of these 28 steps are, and some goes very fast. It would be nice if Checkpoint provided a list, like what is all the steps actually doing. I haven't found so much about it in the documentation, maybe it will come later. R81 is still very early, it's just released, so it's not GA or anything like that. And when I talk about GA and hotfixes and so on, if you're not sure what that is, I have a video regarding release terminology, and I will link it up in the, well, this corner. We actually did get one ping timeout here. I'm not sure if it's due to VMware or if it's due to this process. I don't think it's due to this process because we haven't done any failovers, so I think it's just VMware that is quite heavily loaded on my machine, because I run all the boxes on my normal desktop at the same time I'm recording this video. I mean, packet loss you will only see between failovers if the sync is not 100%. So gateway 1 is now rebooting, and that's why our terminal window is now completely black. And while this is happening, it says gateway 2 is waiting for the other members. Yes, that's correct. And it looks like it's having like a timer to not like switch over directly. So it's starting up its processes. You can see the firewall kernel and so on. And it's going to init mode. That's before it comes to standby. So now it's standby, and it has also failed over. So this one is currently the active one. And it's actually going back. That's interesting. And it's going in lost mode. I wasn't expecting that one actually. So to avoid this, I would keep active member. This is a state with F. I'm not sure what that is. Let's read the logs after. Full sync p-note cp stop. So you see here what it did do. And now it's back to active standby. So this one is the active currently. And we haven't lost anything during these failovers back and forward. And cleaning up, I'm not sure if it's doing like a snapshot, because I didn't see any snapshots in the database. But as it's writing cleanup, it would expect, I'm expecting it to do a snapshot, and then it's cleaning up the snapshot because the upgrade did succeed. And the failover, the last one, it's due to the higher priority. So upgrade is completed, cleaning up, and it's succeeded. So what do we actually need to do now? Well, we need to open the cluster, and it has changed to R8040, so that's correct. I don't know what this is for publish. I think it's the R8030 to R8040. And then you did see during the upgrade, it says don't forget to install policy. So let's install the policy. Let's see that this is working. And as you see here, we still have full connectivity, so we're sending traffic to the internet and we get the reply. So as you see here, the policy is successfully installed. And if I do Control C here, we have one ping loss, and I think that's due to VMware, because this didn't happen when it was the failovers. This happened during the process when it still hasn't failed over anything. So I think this is due to VMware when I did have too much load on my computer. I'm running all the machines on one desktop and I'm doing the recording on the same desktop. So now everything is green and hunky-dory. So let's log into the gateway, the Gaia portal. Just check in the CPUs how it looks there as well. So here you can see the kernel mode. So it has changed to 3.10. So the status, and we do all. And we can see here that the take 83 of the jumbo for R8040 was installed. If you want to check this on the cluster itself, cp info -y all. So here you see all the information about the takes. You can actually check it in Clish as well. I think it's show version all. So here you see kernel build. You see the Gaia 340. I'm not sure how you can actually see in Clish. Show. I mean, you can do show installer and see it that way, but so show installer cp info, it will show you the same command as the other one I did show you. The installer is the CPUs but in CLI, so it's the same thing. So you can do like installer, and then you have like packages, I think it is. Packages, yeah. So this is the CPUs but in CLI. I have a different video where I show you how to upgrade in CLI. This is this you needed to do on VSX because VSX doesn't have the web GUI until R81. So next thing that we need to check, just so we know that everything is okay, is that we get in logs. So we see that we have new logs from the gateway itself. And we can try that by, I don't know, maybe we do a ping. Or we can just check the time. 1936 is 1936. So if we search for Google here, maybe we will see something. So here we have my machine, permitting web browsing. I think it will take a while until we get the... I don't even know if we logged the ping. But I mean, if we can surf Google here, we can. So we see HTTP, we see from now. So permitting web surfing. I can go to something else like YouTube. Just so we get something else in the logs. And then it's good to not have the Google address. So here we can see our YouTube. And we can actually search on YouTube because we're using both URL filtering and application control. So how do you know which blade is actually picking this up? Well, you can see it here. Blade, application control. So application control is figuring out that we actually opened YouTube. So that's it for this video. I hope you did like it, and please comment below if you're planning to use this functionality in R81. And see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.